my whole life being a plumber, I kind of had this design and implication of procedure to kind of create things, like my mechanical rooms and my plumbing systems. I would stand back and look at them going, geez, I did that? So today, I do the stained glass stuff, and of course I'm still learning. I got a lot to learn in it. I'm definitely getting better, but I enjoy what I do. This space I have here at the Roosevelt Center is, I guess it's to put it lightly, it would be my happy place, no doubt about it. I can come in here and I have solace, and I have turn the music up, close the doors, nobody knows I'm here, and it's pretty fun. But I also usually leave my door open because I invite visitors to come in, see the process of what goes on with stained glass, because there's actually a lot more to it than I ever thought there was. I do teach classes now, which is kind of cool. I think my students are overwhelmed at first when they get in here on the process of what's going on, and then we move to the next process and their eyes get this big and they're like, oh, I got to do that, But by the end of the class, they're all professionals, or they're all feeling a lot more comfortable about their pieces and what they did. They're pretty happy with it usually. So to pass that on, I think is huge. First thing I do is I design most of my own creations in here. I do my own drawings, and I get ideas from various places. I like to travel, so I always take pictures of different stuff, whether it's just artwork or stained glass or just a sign that's hanging somewhere. I go, gee, I wonder what that'd look like with glass. And so the process begins, and the thought patterns and stuff like that. My color choices, sometimes I like to play with that a little bit, but I don't know what my piece is going to look like until I actually am done soldering it and lifting it up off the table, and what it's going to look like with the light shining through on it. And of course, once you get sunlight coming through a piece, it's usually pretty incredible. It's pretty rewarding, especially when I get people that come in and go, wow, you really light this place up. This studio I have is the lowest point in this building, and it had the most water in it when we got flooded a couple of years back, and it was kind of a fluke that I ended up here because it's the old boiler room. I was actually putting this water heater in and asking Kat, I said, well, what are you guys going to do with this room? She says, well, we're going to try and rent it. You know anybody? And I said, yeah. And so here I am about 3 years later and loving it. I retired from plumbing about 3 years ago and didn't know what I was going to do, but obviously that door opened for me, and here I am still. Life's pretty satisfying right now when I come down in here and kind of create things. It's a feeling of accomplishment, which is huge in my life.